Hi guys, so we'll just start with a little tour of the garden and then what we call the land. So we first moved in about 6 years ago. I'll put some pictures up of the bits we've got along the way. So this is the garden. We've got a garage next to us, a woodshed, and then the garden kitchen. We've made some additions to the garage and the garden kitchen, but again I might do some more detailed videos or just picture collages really, because like I said, I don't often film much. I'm going to try and start upping the amount of filming I do. I don't really like filming myself, I'll be honest with you, but it's something that I'd like to do, get into and show some people some of the bits that I've done, we've done, and we're going to keep doing. So our garden used to end at this point. We put a bit of a concrete pad in here because this corner was a bit precarious with the machine coming round. So you can see obviously where we've got the river that runs right the way along the land, along our boundary in fact. So we're sat up on top of the wall. So yeah, we come down, we've got the river. We quite often see some brown trout. We've got a kingfisher that enjoys living just on a branch here. I'll try and get some better photographs. I've got some, but very low light. It's another outdoor shed that we've built. It's just a wood store at the moment. Just trying to develop the area now really. Some of the old hedgerows are still in place. We've cut some trees down, taken a lot of trees out because this was overgrown. This was empty land for perhaps the last 50 years. Originally some allotments were out here, but yeah, it went to not a lot. So we've slowly started bringing it back. We're going to just keep going with it really. So it is quite a nice size bit of land or garden, whichever you call it. So just run around first and have a look at a few of the bits we've got. So we've got the bees first of all. Obviously I'm V from V's Bees. There's a bit of a sunny day today, so the bees are out and about. You can see some flying around there. So we've got 4 hives here. We use this as almost our contagion zone. So if we pick up any hives or any swarms, we try and bring them here first before we take them to our other apiaries. Just make sure the bees are all doing fine. So this is what we call the cabin. So this was bought as a present for Amy's 30th birthday. We started putting it a little bit before that. We only just had it done in time for her birthday. So originally just put up for her to have somewhere to go, and she likes doing a bit of drawing, so she'll sit in there sometimes and draw with what I see as a lovely view. So this whole area was covered with fallen trees and rubbish. The biggest problem we had when we bought this land was the rubbish that people have been dumping over here for the last, these houses are 110 years old. There was allotments out here for some time, but people don't like to get rid of their own rubbish, and they just dump it over. So this area we've kind of leveled off and cordoned off for the chickens at the moment. The chickens up until about 3-4 months ago had a full run of all the land, but they started creating some devastation, as chickens do, as they've done inside. They've kind of got everything back to mud, which was the intention for them out here, and they did very well at it. They've brought this down quite a lot with the weeds, but now we've started putting bits out here that we don't really want them to be destroying. We've just got like little beds along with wood chip, and chickens love to kick the wood chip around, as you can see inside the fence. And we've got some fruit trees coming along here as well. We'll do some more videos on them hopefully in the future. Another tree we've planted there, and this area is going to be the allotment area. So we'll come through. I'm going to try and not get the sun in the shot too much because it is blurring everything out. So we've installed this wall along the rear boundary. There was just some old fences and things there that were falling down in the past, and this will be replaced shortly. Our neighbour's going to build a shed behind this, so we're going to piggyback off him as well a bit with the wall that goes down the centre. We'll build a shed at the end, put a greenhouse in the middle, and then perhaps another shed this end, or continue the greenhouse right the way across. So the current project we've got ongoing out here at the moment is the polytunnel. Again, I'll come from this angle to try and get rid of the shadow. So this polytunnel was bought just at the beginning of the first lockdown, and we didn't pick it up for around about 18 months. The person we bought it off was kind enough to keep hold of it. He wasn't in a rush to move it, and we paid for it. It was already down and flat packed really. So when we first bought it, just consisted of the 5 hoops, the ridge bar and the end bars. we managed to get hold of some more 25mm pipe, so we're going to be adding a lot of additions to it. So I'll do another video on this, but this is the project I'm working on at the moment. Kind of inspired me to perhaps start making some videos. So yeah, hopefully you'll see some more from me. So we just pop back around. So as I mentioned, the neighbour's going to be building on here. So before we bought the land, the two neighbours already had acquired the bits sticking out there from previous. So they've kept on to that. It would have been lovely for us to manage to get it, but unfortunately we didn't. But we've still got a nice sized garden. Another tree that we've planted there. So hopefully you'll see the journey of this develop into some more. I will pin some pictures up and some panoramas and videos that I've taken in the past of it, just so you can see where it's come from. Like I said, we had no intention of doing anything to this until after the extension was built on the house, that you'll see in another video at some point. But we hit lockdown just after we bought it, and it was I was furloughed for 8 weeks, so I thought, why not have a go at doing some bits. We rented a digger for 1 week and cleared everything, flattened it off, and we've just been slowly plodding on with it since. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Like and subscribe.